Hey guys, J-Man here, welcome to my video. In my new review we will talk about the latest album Illuminate by Shadows. The band is famous for their vocalist Hiro and guitarists Katsuki and Takahiro. All three members were part of the Chiba-based band Fact, which was formed back in 1999. Their sound between melodic hardcore, skate punk and post-hardcore gathered them a huge following around the world, with the release of 7 albums, 3 mini-albums and a bunch of singles. They also had an electronic side project called CO3. Many fans were disappointed when Fact announced that disbandment in 2015. This split led to the birth of 2 new bands, Shadows and Joy Opposites. Listening to both bands you can clearly hear that the split was based on musical differences. Joy Opposites explore new directions, while Shadows stay true to Fact's trademark sound. Their first live distributed EP Entrance and their mini-album Progress went back to the roots and broke with the poppy sound of songs like Witness or Ape. More hardcore riffs and shouting, less sugarcoating with pop-punk melodies. In April they finally released their first full-length album. We will check it out together right after the intro. Before we talk about the music, we will have a closer look at the general release informations. Illuminate was released on the 16th of April by the Japanese label Maximum 10, which is a subdivision of the Avex group. There wasn't a Western release, so fans have to import the album or buy a digital download through iTunes. The album offers 11 songs with a playtime of roughly 31 minutes. The tracklist includes the popular video singles BEK, Into the Line and Chain Reaction. Make sure to check out the links in the description. There you will also find a link for the full album on Spotify. The album starts energetic with the fast-paced Further Away, which slows down for a catchy melodic chorus. In my opinion, the perfect opener for this album. The following track Senses shows massive hardcore influences, and the aggressive riffing almost enters thrash metal territory. No pun intended, but it makes a lot of sense that the song is accompanied by a lot of shouting. It's almost a throwback to songs like Chain of Fact's self-titled album from 2009. At this point you will already notice that Illuminate is a straightforward album which rarely oversteps the 3-minute mark. Another great example for these powerful up-tempo songs is the fantastic track Fail. There's still some breathing room with the acoustic track Sirens and the half ballad Homes to Stay. This change is more than welcome. I can imagine Homes to Stay as a staple highlight at their live shows to sing along with their fans. What stands out the most is Shadow's talent for creating simple but very memorable riffs. The guitars in the verse parts of songs like Freedom Is Yours or BEK keep sticking to my ears, and there's nothing I can do against this. There's also a pretty cool hardcore riff in the middle of the last track, Cold Heart. At this point I would usually point out some negative aspects, but there isn't much to criticize on this album. Shadows did a really good job at reinventing their old sound. Most of these songs have great melodies and catchy choruses, but there are also enough rough edges and heavy parts. In addition, they completely threw the electronic experiments overboard, which didn't always work out for me on Fact albums. Sure, Fact did try to do the same on their last album Katie Hat, but this time it doesn't sound as forced and more natural instead. Illuminate is a great album which should please all the fans who are still disappointed about the disbandment of Fact. People who didn't hear anything of Fact or Shadows yet should imagine their sound as a hardcore version of melodic punk rock bands like Pennywise, NoFX, Bad Religion or Sum 41 with a few metal influences. With this conclusion we come to my final rating. I can confidently give this album a 9 out of 10. As I said, the band is on point and created a really good album. I can only hope that they will follow this path in the future and keep releasing great albums like Illuminate. This being said, we already came to the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a like and feel free to discuss the album in the comment section. Also make sure to check out some of my other videos like these two for example. As always, for more content about Japanese music, you can subscribe to this channel or follow me on Twitter, Facebook or Reddit. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.